I want to go back to Angela in New Iberia, Louisiana. We had not much time, and she had to really race through her point. She was calling in reaction to the news from Princeton that they're setting up a person to guard against and advise against, to rehabilitate men that are too masculine on campus. Princeton's new men's engagement manager job is to combat aggressive masculinity on campus, which Angela here thinks is essentially is just they're going after men who behave as designed. Correct?
Yes, sir. Exactly.
So run through that again, your litany of things, because I didn't have a chance to react to you.
Okay, Rush. I just really feel like this is the downfall of our society, because in this day and age, men are not allowed to be real men. Women are not allowed to be feminine. They're not allowed to take care of their husbands. They're looked down on if they enjoy doing that. They're not allowed to be submissive to their husbands. And no one can control the children. The children are basically running everything.
Now, your bit about the kids. What do you mean the kids are running everything?
In most households, I believe, in this country, the children are running the house. They tell their parents when they want to eat, what they want to eat, when they want to go to bed, what they want to do. Nobody feels like they have the authority to raise their children anymore and to be the one to tell the children what to do.
You really think it's most?
I really do, Rush. Sadly, I really do.
Why do you think that's happened?
Why do I think it's happened?
Yeah.
Probably because of the way that everything is just out of Bible order. Again, the husband is not the head of the house. The woman is not submissive to the husband.
Oh, what do you mean by submissive? That I guarantee you that there are a lot of women who are not feminists in the sense that we're talking. When they hear you say submissive, that's not that's they don't want to be submissive.
Well,
what do you mean by submissive?
I believe that the husband should be the head of the house and responsible for the family, and that the woman should do whatever her husband wants her to do.
You know what I've always believed? I know that's biblical, and it's biblical in a sense of assigning responsibility.
Right.
Not superior status and secondary status.
Exactly.
It's not the way you mean it is not a put down of women. It's a simple the man, the husband's responsibility is X, the wife's is X. But you know, in practice, I have found, and not just my own experience, I've always believed that in a civilized society that the women of households have much more power than sometimes they realize, but then many others do. I mean, women, because of the biological nature, creation, pursuit, and all this, women have so much power over men. That's the problem with feminism, and I mean in a good way. I'm not
exactly.
talking.
I agree with you, Russ.
I'm not talking about oppressive power.
Right.
It's just the household's going to run the way the woman wants it to run. Now, there are exaggerations. I mean, there are exceptions to all this. I mean, some women are unhappy at home and want to be out working, and some don't want to have kids right off the bat. But on balance here, I'm virtually, well, I don't want to give stuff away here, but how many times... Every time I call a guy I know it's married, say, you want to go out, I got to check with the wife first. It's a matter of respect. It's a power situation. I don't find anything wrong with it. This is what I mean by basic human nature that the feminists and leftists don't like and are trying to basically alter. So when you say submissive, you don't mean dominated and dominated.
No, Rush, I don't. I try to submit to my husband and do whatever it is that he wishes me to do. But my husband is not a dominating, hateful man.
Well, what if he wants you to do something you don't want to do?
I would talk to him about it. We'd discuss it.
So you're not a prisoner.
Oh, no.
All right, I just want people to understand that.
Right.
I think a lot of people don't understand religious people who are devout believers when they start.
No.
The terms confuse them, and they make think you mean something that you don't.
No. I mean, really, Rush, I have tried. We're going to be married 27 years in September, and I have tried to just mold my life around him. Whatever, to make him happy, to help him.
What happens when he's not happy?
Oh, if he's not happy and it's nothing I can do about it, I leave him alone and let him work it out. But I mean, what I mean is I take care of him. I take care of him. I look out for his needs, and I try to make him as happy as he can be.
Wait. Does he do the same for you?
Oh yes, he does.
So it's not a one-way street with
right.
You're not. Some people might think you're painting a picture here where you might be a subservient wife with no power, and goes, "Get me my slippers," and there you go off and get the slipper. Rub my feet, and there you are rubbing. That's you're not talking.
No, although I would do that for him if he asked me to.